Hey yo, what's up? My name is Mizzle. You watch my channel Mizzle 14, and I'm here doing a real life talk. I tell you, I'm trying to do more videos of social events and stuff like that, and still continue doing my reviews and commentary of shows. But I want to do more, and there's a lot of things going on right now, so I have a lot of things to say, and let me start using them, and I'm gonna start putting them out there. All right. So I appreciate everyone who has been supporting my channel. If you just new or you have, just please comment down in the comment section. Please hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell so you'll be notified for all my videos. Okay. Alright, so this video, and I know a lot of y'all know, and a lot of y'all on Twitter and Instagram knows what's going on about Trina. Yes, the baddest bee Trina, right, from Miami. So Trina and Trick Daddy. They both from Love and Hip Hop Miami, and they all both artists that we grew up. Most of the people who grew up in the '90s listened to, and they had a radio morning show on Monday, 2 days ago. They had a radio morning show, and Trina was on one. She was very on one. I don't know what was going on with her, but she was like on 10 that night. And the things what she was saying, I understand what she was trying to say, but her delivery and how she approached that topic and what she was saying was off. And it turned people off from Trina. Now, it's sad that people listen to Trina, that we were following her, we were bigging her up, we follow her struggle, listen to her music, and everything, for her to come around and say this during the freaking time where we not only going through this pandemic, but also going through this freaking Black Lives Matter movement of another person of a horrible death of George Floyd, and the fact that she would do something like this. Now, if I think I could find a video and I can put it down in the comment section so y'all can look at hear the video of what I was referring to. And there's a lot on YouTube, but if I found one and I'll put it in the comment section so y'all can listen to yourself. Trina was reading that in Miami, they protested. All 50 states is protesting right now. And in Miami, they protesting, and they have a curfew between 9 p.m. to 6 a.m. Trina said they should do a curfew from 6 p.m. to 6 a.m. because we got to get these animals off the street. The protesters, yes, she said the protesters are animals. They act like animals. You should have them, lock them up, get in the house so they can clean up the streets. Now, Trick Daddy would try to say, like, what cleaning the streets had to do, what's going on. He said no. She said no, because they act like animals. They go out like they're destroying their businesses. This is not what it's supposed to be about. Everything that's going on, all that stuff. And in the midst of it, Trick was trying to tell her, said, listen, come on, like, oh, she said, no, I'm tired of it. And I'm tired of it. He said, listen, people are upset. She said, I'm upset too. People are quarantined at home. She said, I've been quarantined at home. I was doing that too. People ain't got no jobs. She said, People just outrageous, no money. Because he said, you a celebrity. You have money and everything. And she said, that doesn't mean that it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. And all that stuff. I said, Trina, it does matter. Because you do have income. You do have money. So you don't have that oppression that other people have right now of losing their jobs, being home, relying on unemployment, not even knowing that they're going to even have a job after this pandemic is over, and everything. So for you to say the protesters are animals, destroy businesses, because she took it personal, because she said, listen, my friend, I'm not having that, because my friend and everything is, and I'm not going to listen to that because my friend had her business knocked down. She got to take care of her son and all that stuff like that. And she needs to be building that thing, but she don't have the money like that to build it up, just like me, and all that stuff like that. It's ridiculous, all that stuff. And he was like, but your friend has assurance in the building. Now, people could be in different ways. People could be for the protesting, And here, just for only peaceful protesting, there are people who trying to be looting. Whether you for looting or not, that's your opinion. I already said in my Black Lives Matter video, that I'm not for the looting, but I do understand why people are frustrated and go to that extreme to looting. And also, it's been history of looting it's history of showing looting to get their point across. Because sometimes people feel like peaceful protesters not getting their voices heard, even though it is because sometimes they get their voices heard. Because throughout most of these protests has been peaceful. It has been peaceful, so it has been working. But it's the handful of people who using this cause and distracting people and using it for wrong reasons. And it's not all people, because in Trina's eyes, she looked all of them together like they all doing something, like all these people destroying stuff like that. He said it's not all people doing that. It's not all people doing that. It's a handful of people who are doing for the wrong reasons. So you can't loot everyone and call them more animals. That they all doing this. They all destroying their properties. They destroying buildings and everything. And they call them animals, so they should be locked up in cages and stuff like that. Girl, really? Girl, like, come on now, girl. Because the protesters and protesting, looting and looting, and they are two different things. They're not together. They are not together. The looters are doing the violent acts to, maybe it could be maybe not for the cause. Because she was saying something that they doing this, protesters like that. They not even doing it for the cause for George Floyd. They destroying buildings and stuff like that. And it was like, we cannot replace the matter. And now she started going off about, we cannot replace the death of the person. We can't get them back. But the business could rebuild them buildings, which is true. They could rebuild. Some could rebuild faster than others, but they can be rebuilt. But she said, my lot of matter. It's a black lives matter. Yeah, all black lives matter is everything. It's not that my brother got killed for another black man. You can't tell me that it's not a point. It's like another person. He said that's not what it's about. That is not what it's about. People are frustrated about this entire system of killing of our own by the white police officers, and no justice being solved and no justice being brought up. Continually these people getting off, and it's continuing, it's so oppressing us to the fact that we can't take it anymore. And to the fact that that horrible video that we seen of what Derek Chauvin did to cause the death of George Floyd, that cannot be avoided. That cannot be ignored. It can't. So change had to be done. For her to say that the protesters are animals, they should be locked away, they should be thrown away, they should just stand in and clean up the streets and all that stuff, because they doing too much. And people, black people killing each other and all that stuff, that should be matter too. It should not be that. I said that's two separate occasions. Yes, it should not be black or black crime, but that's not what we're fighting for right now. We're just fighting against police brutality and the social systematic racism and the social injustice, criminal injustice. All that stuff is compounding. Laws need to be changed. Police reforms need to be done. So, but the fact that she was not getting that, and she was cutting Trick off. Trick was trying to tell her and not trying to preach her, not trying to preach her, trying to make her understand. But she was so busy trying to attack mode to say it and not listen to what he was saying. She was so ready to go off. Now she read the previous charge, because they did get a new charge, and I'm mentioning that in my next video, of the officer. Derek Chauvin got an increased charge to second-degree murder. Before, he was charged with third-degree murder and second-degree manslaughter. And she was reading that. She said, "Oh, they better get a death penalty, because if he don't get a death penalty, if they doing all this, it defeats the purpose of what's going on. So all this doesn't matter if he don't get that, and we doing this for nothing." I said, no, they're not doing that for nothing. They are doing it for something. They want their voice heard, and it's not for nothing. It will be vote change. They want the change. And it starts with convicting the 4 people. And also, they did charge the other 3 officers for abating and abiding and helping him to the 2nd degree. So I was like, okay. Now, they move further on of talking about, listen, it's a lot of things going on. And so, like I said, I was getting Trina position about the looting. She was focusing so much on the looting of the buildings being destroyed and not of the lives of the people who being killed. And that's what the protest is. The protesters is protesting against police brutality and for the sake of justice of the lives that was lost. The buildings destroying is not that important enough than what we fighting for. Whether you for looting or not, you may not be for looting, and they both say they're not here for it. Trick said he's not here for it, but he understands it, and Trina was not trying to have it. But at the same time, Trina was not distinguishing the difference between the protesters and the looters, and she put all of them together and called them animals, and that was messed up. I said, girl, you really gonna say that like at this time of need, time of age, you gonna say that? All right. So he continued on to saying a thing about how if you driving down the street, you should not be so scared and everything. She said, well, I'm never scared. I'm never scared because I got my license and registration and my insurance. And I was like, what that have to mean? What did it have to do anything if they, whether or not to shoot you or not? Because a lot of people who get pulled over have their license, ID, and insurance, and they still get harassed, and they still probably get shot, they still probably get caught. Killed. You might meet the right one day who got woke up with a bad day, and because of your color of the skin, whether you're a celebrity or not, and whether you make a slight move, they will go bah bah bah, they might just kill you. So all that license and registration and insurance is not going to protect you from them pulling the trigger if they want to. And you could be another body to the count. So what is he saying, Trina? You was doing too much. Because you never scared because you have those. Okay. But it's still not going to stop them to, based on your skin color. You can follow everything you want. You can have all that. And once they feel slight threat, and they always go to that point, they could kill you. So what is he saying, girl? What are you saying? So Trina was doing a lot. She was doing a lot. And I know people was dragging Trina. Masika said, somebody get Trina before I get her. And Trina was like clapping back, and Masika and Trina was going back and forth. Kaya, because you know Kaya don't like Trina. So Kaya had another reason to drag her, called Sourpuss. It's called Sour. What she called her? So she called her dog somewhere. Oh, Sourpuss Basset Hound. And I said, oh my God. Sourpuss Basset Hound. Calling her that. Kaya was reading her for filth. But people at Twitter was lighting Trina behind up. Because I don't understand why she would take that extreme to say all of that. And she said, oh, I got a lot of things to say, y'all. We got a lot of things to say. I'm on one today. I fire up, y'all. We got a lot of things to say. We're going to talk about this. We're going to talk about a lot today. And I said, girl, you talk about nothing if you're going to keep talking like Trick and now this is Trick. Because Trick had more sense to you to understand, trying to explain to you that it wasn't everyone. It was not an all protester. It was a subset, a group of people who was doing it for the wrong reasons. For you to loop all of them together and say all that, girl, Trina, I don't know. How do y'all feel? Because do you feel Trina is canceled? Do you stop supporting Trina? What will you do? Can you separate Trina the person and Trina the artist? Now, I do want to say this before I move forward, before I end the video. Celebrities are human beings, just like us, y'all. We need to stop putting celebrities in a higher pedestal and put them as the almighty goody two-shoe role models that we want them to be. Not every celebrity are role models. They choose to be role models and they choose to do something to fight for us, to stand for us, but they don't have to because they are entertainers. They want to be a celebrity because they entertain us, not because they have to stand for you. And that's what it's right. Now, with this national outcry of Black Lives Matter, of Trina being black herself, she should understand the severity and significance of what she's saying and everything, and it could have a deep impact of whether people will continue to support her. And now after this, now it's like that. Now we haven't really heard Trina like that, how she is outside of being an artist. So people was violent for Trina, but now people say, "Oh, she's canceled" and stuff like that, because the reason why we getting so upset and frustrated and sad is because we put her up here. We put her to say like, "Oh, she a Trina." We looked up to Trina. We follow her music. You like her music, but how much do you know of Trina as a person? Now you don't even know how a person is until they put in a situation where you could literally hear them talk about different topics. We haven't heard Trina talk about Black Lives Matter that much, or the deaths and everything. And now we had this video show she was letting on out, and then we let her truthfulness out. So we kind of stopped putting these celebrities to the high pedestal. You could be a fan, but don't stand for them so much that you put them in a box that they should be, and you get disappointed when they're not the person you thought they were supposed to be, because you create this image and this thing that they should be this way. And no, so they human beings just like us. They have their own ways to protest. They have their own ways to speak out. You can't force them. You can't tell them, "Oh, they gotta do this, they have to do that." No, worry about how you support and what about other people supporting everything. And just because they're celebrities doesn't mean they have to do something for the cause. But right now, if they do, they don't have to do it a specific way how you want them to do. But the Trina, to use your radio platform, because it's not just like a YouTube channel like me, who may not know me, and people might not get to see this video, who may not touch a lot of people. But she was on the radio, and whoever in that area hears that. And people in Miami know Trina. So it's like, wow, for her to go that far to say all that is very disappointing. And the fact that she won't think that we will not hear that, oh yes, people lighting Trina up. But how do y'all feel? If y'all watch this video, tell me how y'all feel about what Trina did. And I'll talk to y'all later, right, y'all? Peace.